Hello and welcome back to round 2 coverage of the 2022 OTB Open presented by MVP Disc Sports from Stockton, California. And on JomezPro, you are listening to Big Sexy Commentary, Nate Sexton and Jeremy Koling.
Thank you, Nate. And my goodness, this first half of the tournament has given us so many highlights so far. We really have seen a little bit of everything. Simon Lizotte on the front nine going 7 down and emerging as the current leader, followed closely by Drew Gibson, who is either on chase card or third card, but he also shooting 7 under on the front nine. It's just incredible. See what the back half of this event has for us.
It starts off pretty tough with 10 par 4 850 feet. Bite off as much as you like off the tee. The farther right you go, the bigger the carry is. And then you've got the basket right there at the water's edge. Very, very important drive. Got to get beyond that big bush/tree that's right on the far side. Simon will have no problem with that, I would think. Ooh, this is actually a little scary. It's turning quick. Does it have the height? Yes.
Yeah, okay. And there is another example of somehow his disc is nose down, gets to the ground, and somehow the nose is up. He gets another 60 feet. I just don't quite understand it. Simon's really, really good at it, though. Aaron, a nice drive. Puts him in a weird spot, though. He's not way right, and he's not way left. The decision from there, which route you go, it's gonna be interesting to see what he decides to go with. Yo, this is drifting pretty hard left. This is going to be well back of where he'd like to be to attack the pin in 2.
Cody not quite getting the flip he was probably looking for, but distance is very solid, and he will have a similar shot to what Matt is looking at.
There's just no play for the birdie from back there. That is a nice shot. Well, geez, maybe I spoke too soon. That's a pretty good effort from back there. I mean, that's still back edge of circle 2. Very scary, slopey putt towards water from there, but it does fall in bounds. Sometimes that can certainly fall down on edge and roll OB, but not that time for Cody, fortunately. So Aaron was wide enough to be able to go the big hyzer route, and look at that counter skip back to the pin into just outside the bullseye. Beautiful.
So much time over water for one hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then to be parked.
This is a fantastic hole. This is a really, really nice hole.
And Simon
Circle 1.
Circle 1 again.
And if we're saying he was in circle 1 on hole 1, which it was a foot one way or the other, then that would mean that's 10 consecutive holes that he has been in circle 1 putting for birdie.
Great putt there. 8 under through 10. And really now has an opportunity to, play one of the better rounds of his career. This is just an incredible start. This is the second one we've seen today from Aaron that just never got up and out of his hand, and he is understandably very frustrated.
Cannot make that mistake. Can't make that at this level, can't make that at any level. You've got to give yourself a chance to take a deep breath and remember how to just putt from that distance. I mean, that is simply letting the disc go at a flat release and letting it find chains.
Hole 11, par 3, 341 with OB all around the basket. If you do go long OB, you do get to advance, so the miss is certainly to the long side. These guys not planning on going OB, though, obviously.
like it. Sit down, though. That is working its way. Oh, no, folks. Simon has found circle 2 by mere inches.
Yeah.
This is going to challenge. No, that's pretty short of the palm.
Wow.
And that was almost the ace we were just asking for at the end of the front 9. Also a scary putt coming up for Aaron. Yeah.
Another ace run.
Cage. Did that hit metal?
I think so. It's certainly at least to the base of the basket. Maybe, I think even up as high as the cage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that hit cage. Fantastic.
Great sit as well for the disc to get down.
Oh, did my eyes spot a big Jerm Thunderbird here for Cody? I believe it does. Oh, come on.
What is going on?
What is happening?
That was just 3 straight.
Oh, no way.
Near aces.
Oh, no way. I had no idea that he hit Cager. I saw the Thunderbird and I had to say something about it.
Wow.
And he almost collects the ace that broke Calvin Heimberg's career-long no tournament ace streak.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
It just still boggles the mind how that could have been Calvin's first tournament ace.
I know. You know what also is crazy? Gannon Burr still doesn't have a first shot ace tournament or casual.
What?
Gannon Burr does not have a hole-in-one, but he has a Silver Series Pro Tour win.
That's crazy.
Yes. Crazy,
He's
right?
been playing for years and years.
Yes. For at least, what is he, 10 now? He's been playing for at least 6 years.
He's terrible. No, he might be actually fantastic, but
No,
that's
he is
crazy.
very
I did not know
fantastic.
that. We just saw Simon almost miss that putt, but he didn't miss it.
And Aaron with a nice putt. Matty O and Cody taking the 2s. Simon's 8 under through 11 holes, and he's going to be back of the box.
Hole 12, par 3, 445 feet. I think all of these guys will take a gap to the right of where we're flying right now, going early right and trying to skip the disc left. Just need to try to miss this big tree at the end to get yourself well into circle 1. 445, a long way though. This hole is not easy for anybody. Except Aaron Gossage.
I like the width there. Wrapping around the backside. Yep.
Very, very good shot.
445 that you have to keep 10 feet or less off the ground, maybe 7 feet off the ground the whole way. And you're not getting it to flip up flat quite enough as that drifts out to circle 2. I like this line for Cody. If it gets a good flat skip and misses that tree, that's the one thing that you have to avoid there coming in on the green. The skip really was the part that the shot, I think, was fine. If that got a nice straight skip, he would have been inside the circle. And look at the skip that Simon gets.
Wow.
So unpredictable.
Good effort there. Wow.
Love the reaction. And the glasses stayed on the whole time, Nate. I don't know how any of that happened. He's got some sticky grip.
There's kind of a figure skating move here.
That's a single Lutz. Still haven't gotten to Aaron's drive yet. Take your time, deliver it flat, collect the birdie. Back to back now for Aaron, who should really be 3 under for the first 3 on the back 9. So good start for Aaron here on this second half of the tournament.
Looking at 13, par 3, 422 feet. There is a mandatory tree way out right to stop players from playing a wide backhand, perhaps all the way around. This is the gap you're going to have to hit. Turnover backhand is an acceptable play, but I think the long, low forehand is probably your best chance if you've got it to reach this green.
And he's got it.
Yeah, he's getting it.
Anyone on the field that's got the long, low forehand, it's Aaron Gossage. I mean, that's just all hyzer, and it's long, 422.
That was beautiful. Nearly a ace run, really.
And it's, as Matteo goes turnover line, can he stay clean through everything?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he can. Beautiful.
Needs a little more luck over there,
Oh,
potentially.
And his disc has fallen through the earth. It's an unfortunate break for Matteo. It's not even the fact that he gets so much distance as Cody throws a nice shot here to the edge of the circle. It's the lack of power that it looks like he's exerting into it. It's just so much spin, so compact, so easily repeatable. And dare I say, a throwing error for Simon Lizotte. Not circle 1, not circle 2. He will be throwing his first long approach on a par 3 of the round. This would be a great putt for Cody. Yo, getting another one, just holding on right side chains and falling in. Good delivery coming back. And for 2 consecutive holes, Cody Kirkland has finished his 3 before Aaron has gotten to his drive to tap in his 2. Another birdie in the back 9. Aaron Gossage is right back in the mix here. Only 4 back of Simon, putting in some work right now.
Looking at the treacherous par 3 14th. This one has an OB line down the left side the entire way. Those white posts are going to give you an idea of where that line is. And then on the right side, just short, the golf green is out of bounds as well. So getting the disc to stop on this little knoll, very difficult. There is a backhand line that's a little bit thinner at the start, but perhaps a little bit easier at the end. And I think the forehand is the opposite of that. Easier gap to hit, tougher disc or line to stop on the pin.
Sit. Oh, it's just perfect.
Yeah, it is.
It's just so good. He is on fire right now.
Here you're going to see that smaller gap, or maybe you won't quite. This is going to go OB left as well. Unfortunate kick.
Fortunately does not kick onto the green.
Oh no. Well. Not out of bounds, but well short. Still going with the driver.
Sometimes you get weird skips off these golf greens. This time pretty predictable. And rolling up to about 23 feet. Simon should have a good look there for the par.
A little bit of a grip lock, perhaps. But he's still close enough. Good save from Simon.
Keeping the clean round going.
Oh, no. Oh, man. The putting has just been so tough for Aaron today.
Wow.
If you've played disc golf for any kind of time, you know what this kind of day can feel like.
He's just throwing the disc so well. He's just staying right in it. And that's 3 of them this round from inside 22 feet.
Looking at the gap on hole 15, par 4, 846. This one has an early mandatory and some out of bounds on the right. Then you've got this golf green to contend with on your first shot. You'd like to come to rest a little bit right and long of it if you can, to set up either a big hyzer over the top or a low skipper over the water, under the woods, and all the way up to the green.
I thought you were going to say Grandma's house.
She lives on the other side. There's no house there. This is a good play.
Love it. And this is going to get wide right, which will give Aaron a couple different options for his second on the hardest hole on the course. 4.63 average.
Whoa.
And it got a little easier missing that first branch. Oh no, kicking down out of bounds. And Simon going left side. Once again, not inside the circle.
Hey, we can't make that determination yet. We're talking about regulation. He gets one more throw.
Okay. Look at that. Oh, I thought I was going to crest the second hill too. Still a beautiful shot.
So, drop zone, cutter for any tee shot that comes to R2B, and that's this guy. Okay, cool. So I can go up there. Thank you. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. No problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, if I miss
How far up does he get to go?
Yeah, if I miss it high, I hit the trees, and I'm safe. Right. So I think as long as I get the power and get the line, it should be fine. Okay.
This is the FPOT, I believe.
That would be the line. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Wow.
Whoa.
What? Is he going to just save a 4? 491 feet from the FPOT here.
Wow.
And Cody Kirkland just puts it to 20 feet or less.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Oh, yeah, that's less.
Yeah,
That's
less.
17 feet.
What a shot. What a recovery.
Wow. Nadio in a much better spot goes out of bounds and never crosses in bounds. That is a horrible mistake. Very costly.
Simon, of course, going up and over here.
Needs a spike quick. And
that's gone.
That's one for the swimmers. Such a difficult approach. I mean, no matter which gap you try to go for, there is so little space for your disc to travel cleanly. Matt with a nice effort there. That's going to be outside the circle, putting for the bogey. Wow, that was close. And that's going to feel like a difficult putt right now.
Absolutely.
And Matt bounces out left. Unfortunately, a double coming up for Orum. Meanwhile, Simon's par streak on the back nine continues. 5 consecutive holes now.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ship has sailed on one of the best rounds of his career at this point.
Yeah,
But he still has a very special round going, and if he can kind of get back on his horse and close this up strong, double digits possible.
It's been, certainly for him, well over an hour since the last time he made a birdie, but my gosh, what a par save for Cody Kirkland.
Yeah.
2 back of the lead still. I mean, that is just getting it done. That is a stellar. I didn't even know saving a par was possible on hole 15 from an out of bounds drive. That is incredible.
16 par 3, 399. You have a big hyzer option that a lot of players are looking at, as well as a low forehand over the out of bounds on the left side. Elevated basket that's also up a little bit high on a small hill, so long putts are difficult here. You really got to be committed.
There are 3 options on this hole, just not the 3 that Jomez provided with that graphic. There's oh wow. Hyzer coming up a little short. There's also the low straight down the middle backhand, which I don't know if anyone's going to go for that one on this card.
I don't think so. Not with the power these guys have.
Yeah. And this is looking pretty good from Cody. The left to right breeze kind of made it difficult to get back to the pin all the way. But as you can see, that drive lands inside the circle. Simon a little bit higher. Is it going to move more? Or no, the tree gets in the way. Now, this hole 2 meters is in effect. However, if your putt gets stuck on top of the basket, 2 meters is not in effect for that.
I should hope not.
Yeah, it would be a strange result.
Nice drive.
That basket certainly is over 2 meters high, and Simon's just not quite finding the birdies right now. And Matteo, his putting this round has been just a little bit of everything, but nothing really purely true. It seems like he's had a lot that have just barely gone in and a lot that have barely gone out.
Yeah.
And it's normally Matteo, when he's putting well, they're just striping.
Solid putt for Aaron there.
A good bounce back from Matt after the double bogey stretch. And 3 birdies on 16. That is impressive.
The crowd was so spectacular today. Just the energy from you all was just amazing. I love you, Oregon!
I'm not to be underestimated. Like, I'm really not. I've got something to prove. I'm literally going to be one of the best in the world. It's as simple as that. Don't underestimate me. That was rad.
Hole 17, par 4, 737 feet. Definitely one of the signature holes on the property with that peninsula green out there exposed to the wind. Geese everywhere. I heard somebody even was looking in the water here for a disc today and was slapped in the face by a fish. Jumped right out of the water, gave him a good old sock in the mouth.
All right. Wasn't expecting those words to be the next ones.
It's true. It's true. It's true. I think it was one of our Finnish friends.
Wait, you're saying that they got slapped? One of our Finnish friends got a fin to the face?
Yeah, fin straight to the face of a fin. Well, I think more than a fin. I think it was a solid contact.
Oh,
We're seeing these backhands up the middle. Cody's gets away from him. Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Aaron is throwing some high quality H2O drives right now.
This is a good one, I think.
Matt Orum is somebody who I would say would catch that high quality H2O reference, being the football fan that he is from the South.
Oh, yeah. Is it a water boy thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. It went right past me the first time.
That's fine. It wasn't that great of a reference. These are some nice shots. Simon. Wow. Beautiful shot from Simon, Matt, and Aaron. Cody's got some decision making to do. He's getting aggressive.
Wow.
What on earth?
Oh, no. This is not
ever
crossing the green.
That is out of bounds way back. That was just so far out of position. I am so surprised to see Cody go for that shot, being one shot back of the lead. That is a decision that, man, it's almost hard to go for the pin even when you throw a great drive like Simon did.
Yeah, you see him play really, really safe there.
See how aggressive Matt gets. I mean, this is definitely heading out to circle
super
two.
safe. Surprisingly
Outside
safe
circle two, yeah.
for both of those guys. This is going to get a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. He meant to, I'll tell you that. But wow, just throws it so flat, no fade, no skip. That is pretty shocking that those guys all went outside circle 2 to the safe side.
Mm-hmm. And picture perfect drives. Now, this is a very scary, very touchy approach.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Hanging on there. Wow. That so easily could have stood up and gone OB again. Leonard Muse certainly knows how to design a hole that gets the top players thinking. You very rarely see a shot inside 250, 300 feet where 3 elite distance players just want nothing to do with it.
Oh, no.
And that scorecard is about to change a lot for Cody.
That is a costly air ball out of bounds. It is a triple bogey 7.
And just barely getting over the rim for the triple bogey putt. That could have just... Needs to take a deep breath and reset. One more to go. And if he gets the 9 under, he is still in the mix. But man, that definitely hurts a lot right now.
Last hole is a tough one. Hole 18, par 4, 689. Very tight tee shot with these bushes down the right side the whole way. And then right here, it is so narrow. See the OB on both sides. You've got 30 or 40 feet of width up to that basket. It widens a little bit at the green, but it's kind of downhill where you can't really see the ground. Hard to get your disc to stop right near this basket. A really nice birdie if you can get it. This is an interesting option. I looked at this a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely there if you're Aaron Gossage, that's for sure. He's got the big hyzer distance to get all of what you need to find yourself in a good landing zone. but it is a little bit awkward on the run up.
That's saving right there.
I don't, you know, like I know what he means, but I just have no idea what he means. You know what I mean? And Simon out of position. If he gets a par here, it's just a tale of two completely different rounds going on in the same round.
Yeah, it's a strange thing, really. I mean, to start out just annihilating the course through 10 holes.
You can't even find a par. You can't find a birdie. It's very strange that it's just right there in the middle.
Certainly, you know, could be running away with this thing. This does not look like any kind of birdie effort.
Oh no.
Just has to chip up here.
And he afforded this opportunity with the stellar play on the front nine.
Sure.
You can chip around this course sometimes and just take pars, and you're gaining strokes on a lot of these holes.
I mean, 8 under is a good score, assuming he gets up and down. Oh, man. 8 under is a good score.
Totally.
No matter how you do it. No matter if you birdie evenly through the course. It's just kind of a funny way to get there. This is coming in a little hot, but it does check for him, I believe.
No idea what that is either. It's just, Matteo is just a constant guessing game of just fun emotions.
Just a tornado of finger guns and spin jumps and
single lessons.
Get in bounds. Wow.
Oh, wow. Well, that's just good disc golf.
Oh, man.
That putt was for par for Cody. That's not a bad miss. That's a tough. Looked like he had a bit of a headwind to an elevated basket. One you'd love to make, of course. And honestly, not a bad bogey save for Cody with that putt.
He'll be disappointed with even par, that's for sure. Much easier conditions today.
Keeping his head up, though. You got to love that attitude.
Absolutely.
It's hard to do, and wasn't your best effort, but, you know, he's happy to be in this position that he's in. I just don't know what would happen if Alabama fired Nick Saban. I just don't know how Matteo would react.
Oh, I don't think it'd be pretty. Simon does make that par. 8 straight pars to finish, an 8 under round. And he put a little distance in between himself and his competitors on this card, at least.
Oh, look at that Thunderbird hit that cage. Ooh! So close. Wow. I mean, I had no clue that we were going to have some ace runs, but we were calling for it.
Yeah.
The only thing we needed to see was a triple bogey, and I didn't know that was going to happen, but it happened. We were inches away from the ace as well. I mean, that round essentially brought all the emotions for each one of our players at different times. Were doing great and struggling a bit, and man, in the end, Simon Lizotte remains on lead card in first place.
Fire emoji to Anthony Barella, 10 under par with the eagle from 16 feet on the 1,000 foot.
25 feet, but he just had it going.
So good.
Got to play with him and saw that action go down, and no surprise. Anthony Barella taking second place here last year. A little bit of a slow start in the front nine yesterday, but once he got things going on the back nine, you knew he was going to settle into a groove, and he showed it off today on moving day. He's going to lead or jump up to our lead card for the final round.
And get ready for that final round lead card, none other than Simon Lizotte, Anthony Barella, Calvin Heimberg, and Drew Gibson. It is going to be a fight to the finish. And I mean, if any group could put up more highlights than the one we just saw, wow, that is a murderer's row.